account set up, and we should be logged in. This is the very front screen that you will see whenever you first log in. A couple of things I want to point out, that you can always, doesn't matter where you're at in this website, if you come up here to OKcollegestart.org, you see that little hand, click it, it will always take you back to the home page. So if you get lost, you went down that rabbit hole, always, if you just need to go back to the start, just click that, it will take you back to the home page after you've logged in. Alright, so you can see that there are plenty of resources in here, and we're not going to do all of them all at once. They have Oklahoma Promise information, concurrent information. This is where I pull my information for my concurrent kids and print it off for them and the parents. It gives you tons of information that you can go through and read. Scholarship search. This is a fantastic scholarship search. You can, I send transcripts through Oklahoma College Start through the ZAP program. So whenever students ask me to send transcripts to colleges, this is the program that I use, and this is why we are using this website, this company, so that we keep everything in the same area. So eventually, you have your portfolio. As we build on this throughout the school year and throughout your 4 years of high school, or your 2, 3, 1 year left, you're going to have everything in one site and not scattered around. So the most important thing for ICAP is I've already gone through and set up what we need to do for the bare minimum for ICAP for graduation requirements. And this is for every high schooler to graduate. We have to fulfill these ICAP expectations with the state. Like, we do our reports, we send them over to the State Department. This is something that we have to do. This is what a student front page would look like. If you scroll down, you'll see this big blue box, or semi-big blue box, and you'll say My Process, Get Started, and it says Little X High School ICAP. If I click this to get started, this little button here, I don't know what grade level it has me on. But each grade level has specific things that they need to accomplish and go through to do. So I'm currently on 12th. So the first thing that 12th graders would do is do the career awareness. So when you do these, who am I, identify interests, skills, and strengths. And I know if you've had me in class, you've done this probably 2 or 3 times already. But it's very important that you do these to the best of your ability. Don't get tired and just start clicking through, because you're not going to get the results that are going to help you find your areas of interest, your basic skills, things that will help you find a career path that you will be happy with. So basically, you're just going to go and you're just going to start at the beginning. You're going to do this. You'll skip down. Once you've done that, you'll go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. And then you will explore exploration and goals. So goals and action plans. Set goals. I need everyone to think about at least a minimum of 3 goals, and they can be short-term goals, long-term goals, it doesn't matter, but be truthful with yourself and don't be silly. So I clicked on that. I'm going to add a goal. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. So choose a goal. I can do, okay, so if I'm going to pick 3, I could say academic. And this is academic for this year as a senior. I'm a senior. So level of interest. Let's see, I want to. So here, under academic, enter your academic goal. I want to get end this semester with a 2.5 GPA. That's my short-term goal. If I end the semester in December and I have a 2.5 or higher, I have achieved that goal. So this says time frame. Choose a time frame. Well, this is, like I said, short-term goal. So this would be this school term. All right, so I've got 1. You can set it to low, medium, high as a priority. I think that's a pretty good medium goal that I set. So then I can hit next. And how is this goal going to be measured? As a SMART goal. What are you hoping to do? Be specific and possible details that will help you succeed. So you're going to go through these, and here's my goal. I've set it an attainable goal. And now, how am I going to get that? Specifically, how am I going to measure that? Achievable. Is this goal doable? Yeah, I think it's pretty doable. Relevance, how will reaching this goal make a positive difference in your life? Well, one, I've achieved a goal. I should be happy with myself, my self-esteem. But two, maybe that's the best that I can do. Maybe that's a really good goal for me. If I was wanting to do a 4.0, how is this goal going to make a positive difference in my life? Well, it might help me get scholarships. It might help me increase my overall GPA just to go to a secondary education after high school. And then timely, when do you want to reach this goal? Well, my timely would be by the end of December. That would be the end of my goal. So I would go through and I'd do at least a minimum of 3. Do a long-term goal, short-term goal, and maybe a year-long goal or something like that. So I kind of went down that rabbit hole. Let's go back to the main page here, and I'll go back to my ICAP process. And like I said, every grade level is going to be different. So currently I'm on 12th grade. You guys can't switch back and forth, but I can. So let's look at what 9th grade would look like once it starts, loads. All right, so you guys shouldn't, I don't know that you guys can change in between grades. Let it load again. All right, so 9th grade, my first thing would be to make a goal and action plan. And then what work interest areas? What might I do or like, my interest profile? So I would take this quiz, and I say quiz, it's not really a quiz, it's just an assessment of what your interests would your interests match what careers. So I would hit get started, and it asks me questions. And make sure you read them, read them to where you understand them. And it may seem like that they're asking a question over and over again. They're just asking it a different way. They're trying to see that, making sure that you're answering them to the best of your ability. How would you like to build kitchen cabinets? I'm not very good at building things, so I'm going to probably say that I strongly dislike. How would you like to lay brick or tile? I'm not a big manual labor person, but you may be. So, you may strongly like or just kind of like, okay, I could do that. That's okay. How would you like to develop a new medicine? Honestly, I really don't know, so I'm going to say unsure. How would you like to study ways to reduce water pollution? I kind of like to do research over water pollution. I don't know, but I can just say, yeah, possibly. Would you like to write books or plays? If you're a writer and you love to write, then I would say I strongly like. And you just go on and on, and then it'll eventually give you the results and then matching careers, and you can look and see if it really does match what you think you're interested in, because sometimes we think we're interested in something when we're truly not. And then 10th and 11th grade would have their own, obviously, plan as well. So every day during advocacy, as much time as you guys can spend in advocacy, this is what I need each of the students to work on until they have completed the full ICAP. And as we go through the year, I'm going to send out some videos of maybe some colleges or some tech centers, or even just like job shadowing, people talking about different industries and jobs, because that is the goal of ICAP, is to give the students as much information and planning as possible for their future and what they want out of their future. I didn't look at this ICAP guide, but it has a student ICAP guide. And all of this is in the PowerPoint that I shared with the teachers that they should be sharing with you. All right, good luck.